Earlier this year, I wrote in my journal, I will go to Alaska this year. I didn't know how I would make that a reality, but my intentions were to speak it into existence. Manifesting, if you will. Little did I know I would meet a man off of Hinge, and 2 months later, he would fulfill my decade-long dream of picking blueberries in Alaska. Have either of us picked blueberries before? No. Are we familiar with Alaska at all? Nope. And is there any guarantee that out of all the berries growing in Alaska, we would be able to find blueberries? But we have come out to Anchorage on a mission to free Alaska of their berries. We googled some berry picking spot recommendations, but we ultimately decided that we would have to find some friendly locals willing to help us. So on our first night in Anchorage, we went to a dive bar. On a Monday night, mind you. And we met our sweet bartender, Mandy. She's exactly the kind of person you would expect. She was charming, extremely hospitable, and great with shit-talking with the drunk men. And in between throwing back shots of poison, we told her we came all the way to Alaska to pick berries, and she was quick to give us her secret spot. A lake where we can find raspberries, and then a bit further out where she claimed we would be drowning in berries. So we put all blind faith in Mandy and set off to the lake in the hopes of finding any berry. We have pulled off on the side of the road to check out some chunky red berries.
Hopefully this is not just more poison. Too much poison.
Too much poison.
Those look pretty small though.
I saw a bunch over here.
Getting like berry hysteria at this point. Like those look pretty interesting back there, but I don't know how the fuck we would get there, you know?
Yeah.
Like what are those?
That's so like deep in there.
But like that's not just poison berries, yeah?
No, what about that?
Yeah.
Those look tiny, actually. I swore I'd seen chunky guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think these are our berries quite yet. Disappointment. Back on the road it is.
It's okay, I have to pee anyways.
Yeah. At least we pulled over and looked.
Yeah. We're berry hunting. It's cold.
Yeah.
This is beanie weather.
No, for sure.
Been lied to.
The part of hunting for the berries is not finding the berries, you know?
Yeah. So what had happened was we went to a dive bar last night. Monday night, mind you. And
that is important.
And Mandy, the bartender, told us some super secret spots that I will not be sharing with you. Some lake with some raspberries, and then somewhere further out with just, she said we would be drowning in berries. We got harassed by 2 extremely drunk men, Tony and Jerry. Both, you know, made me feel like a giant piece of ham or something, you know?
Yeah, for real.
They were like, be careful, young man. Life's not just about sex.
It's not. Yeah, and then forgot that he bought us shots immediately afterwards.
And we got poisoned.
Yeah, for real. It was straight poison.
Okay, I'm gonna pee now. Goodbye.
Panoramic.
So after we drove almost 3 hours out of Anchorage, we made it to this beautiful lake that Mandy said would be a prime raspberry picking spot. Now, that's the only information that was provided to us, and the lake was rather large. So as far as starting our search for berries, we decided to walk the trail right along the lake. There are these mystery red berries that look delectable. Well, I want to eat it really bad, but I'm not in the mood to traumatize Ryan today if I die. Between you and me, if I were with Arissa, I would have already popped one in my mouth. But look at this. You tell me. Don't those look delicious? Everyone's going to be like, that's the poisonous, whatever the hell, you would have died. Nothing poisonous should look that yummy. Wait, what is this? These are not berries. But what is it?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
They look like something that I would also like to eat. No, something smells funky, stinky, poo-poo caca up here.
I don't know if it's like that overwhelming to me though.
Hold on. Is that a blueberry?
It does look like a blueberry.
Am I tripping? Is it?
I don't know. It kind of looks like...
$10 and I'll eat it.
No.
It stained me. I don't think there were any blue toxic berries on the list.
Yeah, it also doesn't really look like a blueberry bush.
Are you sure? That kind of looks like one.
It kind of does, actually. I think that might actually be a blueberry.
Let's take the whole stem. We don't have to eat it right now. There's not many berries on this anyways.
Yeah.
And I squished one.
Yeah.
I think we're here.
They could be.
I'm a forager.
I'm surprised you even saw that, to be honest.
I'm the ordinary everyday consciousness leaves out more than it takes in.
Hear you say that at least once a week.
Maybe we're walking too fast now. Now that I've found a couple blueberries,
You think you're like the berry foraging
I'm
expert
the berry
now.
foraging god. I feel like this is a good sign. This looks like a blueberry to me.
It really does, I must say. It really does look like a
it before
blueberry.
I threw it on the ground.
I'm hoping there's a place with some real density. Like
I think we will get there.
I want to say there'd be a point where it's like really obvious that they're the right berries. Tree ball. Yeah, I think we just keep driving around this lake and see if there's more.
I think I hallucinated some more blueberries. No! That was real.
You see him? I don't know if I see it. Oh.
Oh. I swear, I feel like I saw a good chunk. Maybe I didn't.
I'm not seeing any chunk. I'm surprised you saw that singular blueberry. I see that one.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay. We'll have gallons in no time.
I hope these aren't like poison and I'm...
Yeah.
Well, the good news is they're popping right off.
Wow. What a forager.
Should I lick it?
I think that we should still look it up. Although I'm kind of convinced that these are blueberries.
I'm convinced.
The leaves look the
There's
same.
a bunch here.
There's a bunch over there too, actually. If you see, like all the way, but they're like kind of deep, you know. You see what I'm saying?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Be careful. Wow.
Serious business.
Committed to her craft. Blueberry picking expert.
There's so many up here.
There are. I think you might have actually found a good one.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. They look like blueberries.
They do. I know that wild blueberries are pretty small.
There's so many.
Over there?
Yeah.
Should I follow you? Do my part. There you go.
No! There's so many. There's so many.
There's so many up there.
Yeah.
Let me see your handful. Wow, those are blueberries.
That's what I'm saying.
Those
Don't
are
they look more
blueberries.
blueberry-like? You want to
Wow.
pick?
Sure.
Look at that.
Wow.
I'm surrounded by blueberries. There are pokies by us, so be careful. I'm dropping them.
Am I?
I'm dropping them.
Oh.
see, like, they're all up in there. That's crazy, they just grow like this.
I hope we're not just spending time picking random non-edible berries.
I feel like they're blueberries.
I feel like they are too.
If these aren't blueberries,
Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck
gonna
are
be
they?
flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck is this then? We spent a little over 2 hours picking blueberries from this patch, filling 3/4 of the way through a gallon bag, when I noticed my parents were desperately trying to get a hold of me. Now, what could they possibly need me for? One of my childhood cats that I had had since elementary school was having serious health complications. Mind you, I'm in the middle of the woods in Alaska, so my service was terrible and wouldn't let me call them, so I ended up having to use Ryan's phone instead because for some reason he had perfect cell service where I had none. Then I was thrown into a family group FaceTime call where my diabetic childhood cat Junior got euthanized at 14 years old. Safe to say, that put an end to the berry picking.
Yeah, I think. Your camera looks great.
If I'm being honest, I had a really hard time getting in touch with my emotions in such a situation to even fully accept or comprehend what was happening, let alone feel the grief of it. However, that did not stop me from waking up at 5 a.m. to sob spontaneously, waking Ryan up on vacation. Oops, how depressing. Anyways, after we said goodbye to my good boy Junior, we made our way back to our hotel in Anchorage to leave the berries at the hotel room and head to dinner. Now, Ryan grew up Jewish and spent his whole life not eating pork or any shellfish, and before coming to Alaska, he had decided that this would be the time he'd break free and try king crab. Berry Hall, Berry Hall. Berry Hall, Berry Hall. Yeah. We did so good. And then we got held captive at dinner. This was the strangest restaurant experience I have ever had. All we could do was laugh. We ordered a bunch of food and sat patiently waiting for our food to come. And at some point we realized that hours had passed and our food was nowhere to be seen. We asked the server what was going on, and she let us know that the head chef had recently quit, and so they have a whole new kitchen crew, and this is how things had been since. There were so many tables waiting in the same situation, and no food coming out of the kitchen. We waited, and finally, the $200 plate of king crab arrives, but I swear it was the saddest looking plate of king crab I had ever seen. And at that point, we just wanted to go back to the hotel. And luckily, we were able to get the king crab plate comped. Anyways, we ended up eating the king crab in the hotel room out of to-go containers while watching the Love Island Season 7 reunion. And for those of you who are curious, Ryan did enjoy the king crab and did not burst into flames upon first bite. Hello, hi. It's Future Mari again. This is the end of day 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is a vlog for day 3, but I'm probably going to combine it with day 4. For day 3, we go to the Wildlife Conservation Center so that Ryan can make his dream come true of seeing a real moose. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a super sparkly rest of your week or weekend, depending on whenever you're watching this. I love you guys lots. Wishing you all well, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you. Johnny!